Hi guys, I hope that you're very well. It's Sylvana here and I am back for a new video on the Jewels and Gems YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we will do a intuitive pick a card reading with your crystal of the week for the week ahead. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start shuffling my cards. I want you to take a deep breath in through the nose, then hold at the top, then out through the mouth. And then once that's done, I want you to pick a number between 1 and 6. And once that's done, by the way, you can pick more than one card if that works for you better. Or if you're not happy with what you pick, you can always change it. But anyway, at the end of that, you'll be able to pick a card from the ones I'm using today. And we will see what is your message for the week ahead and what is your crystal of the week ahead. So I'm going to start shuffling the cards for you guys. I hope that everyone is doing super well. I hope everyone is feeling good and relaxed. And if you're not relaxed, if you're stressed, if you're tense, if you feel a bit anxious or anything like that, that's okay. That's fine. You know, we're all humans. We all go through those emotions. Just take a deep breath. Hold at the top and let go. Because to pick a card, to trust your intuition, to trust yourself and your gut feeling, it's important to try to be as calm and relaxed as you can, you know? It always helps and it makes the pick more accurate, you know? So, whenever you guys are ready to go, I'm going to start pulling the cards for you. And we're going to see now what's your message for the week ahead. What is your crystal of the week ahead? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Perfect. Now, I'm gonna put those cards aside just to make some room. So let's get started, shall we? So if you guys have picked card number 1, this is your crystal of the week or your message for the week ahead, whichever way you like to call it. So what do we have here? We have Lemurian quartz. Very interesting. So Lemurian quartz looks like this. It's basically a type of clear quartz that would have some natural, how can I explain? It almost feels like a ladder. It starts low and then it feels like as you rub your finger through it, that there's like little stairs that are going up, you know, and makes, you know, you can see creates that illusion of those lines on the quartz, which is completely normal. Nobody done that. This is literally how it forms. And Lemurian quartz is like it's the wisdom keeper stone. It's about teaching us the importance of uniting, balancing, and harmonizing both the mind, the body, and the soul, because in order for them all to function properly, they all need to be in total harmony with each other. And called obviously after the famous Lemuria, it's also associated with the idea of that Lemurian civilization, you know, with these like very unusual lines, you know, those patterns on it. That would be programs, ancient programs and codes within the quartz that would have been embedded inside, like, you know, that would be the idea. And that these codes, once you have unlocked them by working with the Lemurian quartz, you will be able to reach a new dimension, a new reality, that ancient energy, but also ancient wisdom. That's basically why Lemurian quartz is called like that and what it's associated with. So what is the idea here? Well, the idea is like, just like that sense of you know, ancient civilizations, ancient times, you know, you're dealing here with wisdom that's like so old, with knowledge that is like absolutely ancient, beyond ancient. And the thing here is here to remind you that, you know, you may be looking for lately for a lot of things to be rushed. That maybe lately you have been looking for answers a bit too fast, and you didn't really you don't seem to pay much attention to the bigger picture. And what is the bigger picture is that in order for you to find out what is it that you want to find out, for you to be able to get that answers to those questions you hold deep within you, you have to be patient, you have to trust the process, and you have to allow things to unfold. Maybe what you need is a little bit more spirituality in your life. Maybe this is something that's new to you. Maybe you're only getting started in a journey. Maybe you're still contemplating it and you haven't started yet. Or maybe you have got recently your own spiritual awakening, and now you're starting to, you know, realize there's so much more to life than I even actually thought. Regardless of what stage you are in this journey, the idea is going to be very similar. You have to trust yourself. You have to find either a spiritual guide, maybe to bring you a little bit of help in that matter. Maybe what you need is to become your own spiritual guide and really develop that sense of self-awareness and connection to your own inner wisdom within you, because it's all within us. It's just a matter of unlocking it and, you know, trusting our instinct, our intuition, our inner wisdom, our deepest truth, and trust the process and really follow that spiritual path that we are led to, and things will unfold themselves. But yeah, the idea here for you guys is just to remind yourself that you have to embody the energy of Lemurian quartz, which is patience, self-awareness, wisdom. This is how you can make you know, you can better understand yourself. It's going to help you to better understand the past, and it's going to allow you to be more prepared for what is to come, for the future, and, you know, be more serene, more calm, and more in tune with everything that's going on and everything that will come to you. Next, so if you guys have picked card number 2, this is your message for the week ahead. So here we have turquoise. Turquoise is this beautiful stone that we all know, with that divine aqua blue color, which is so beautiful. Turquoise is a master healer in its own right. It's all about purification, but it also means well-being, and you know, it's going to be associated with healing in general. It was very popular, for example, with Aboriginals who used to wear it and really absolutely loved turquoise for its beautiful healing properties, and you know, both obviously emotional, mental, but also physical, spiritual, all of it. And it's a great stone to use if you want to really strengthen your own energetic fields, balance out your chakras, really, you know, everything related to that. And the message here is that maybe what you have been doing lately is you have been forgetting the importance of your well-being. Maybe you have forgotten the importance of putting yourself first, of taking care of yourself, and you've been taking care of so much around you. You've been taking care of everybody around you, and you're putting everyone first but yourself. And here the message from turquoise is to tell you that you have to change that mindset. You have to program your mind, your thoughts, to think that it's not fair, it doesn't work like that. Because for you to be able to continue to do what you're doing, you need to be at the best level you can be. You have to be the best version of yourself in order to thrive. You can't spend all your life, all your time just, you know, giving and helping someone else and just doing so much for something else, but not yourself being in a good place, because that is wrong. and you do not deserve it, and this is not going to lead to anything long-term or anything positive on the long term. And here the idea is that you have to work with your mind. Maybe if you happen to have some beautiful natural turquoise, you can do that too, to really set intentions, mantras, affirmations, whatever you like to work with, and really focus on that sense of health, well-being, and healing. You know, it's important, you know, in order for you to be able to grow and expand and thrive, you need to heal, because obviously here you've not been allowing yourself to do so. And you know, turquoise is here to remind you that it's very important, and that's what's going to make everything, you know, support you in your journey. Try to work with turquoise, or try to find other ways that can support your well-being, that right now you can implement, and that will support you in your journey. Next, if you have picked card number 3, this is your message for the week ahead. Now, we've got tourmalinated quartz. So what is it? You might be like, what the hell is this thing here? Well, this is a very unusual stone that basically combines 2 different crystals, would you believe? The inside is actually small inclusions of black tourmaline that would have grown by themselves. And what happens is that then they stop growing for whatever scientific reason. And then over it, you're going to see clear quartz starting to grow and starting to cover it all, which is quite crazy to think that something like this can happen. It shows you how Mother Earth is incredible and how her work is, you know, wow, absolutely amazing, you know, mesmerizing. And what this means is that tourmalinated quartz kind of really combines the two, both clear quartz and black tourmaline, in its properties, but also in its meaning. So the idea here is that maybe, you know, you really need to take care of yourself lately and clean that negative energy around you. I think for me, both of those crystals are associated with that sense of clearing negative energy. Maybe you've been surrounding yourself with, you know, a lot of people or things or habits or thought patterns that are not serving you, that are actually bringing you down, and that are not doing anything positive for yourself right now. And you know, now is the time to really dive into that sense of facing those, what is it that's causing you problems right now? Because before even, you know, going to the next step, it's important to start from the very beginning. So what is it right now that's causing me issues? What is it right now that's bringing me down, that's putting me back from where I want to be, from where I need to be? Think about it for a moment. Maybe journal about it, because that would be a great journaling prompt. What is it right now that is currently holding me back? Who or what? You know, and then see how that goes for you. Journal on that. See what comes, you know, what ideas, what words, what thoughts, memories, everything. And see, by doing this, you're already starting a cleansing and healing process without you even realizing. And the key here is that, you know, that stagnant negative energy, it's time to let it go. And that's how you start that process. You face it, you recognize it. Then what you're going to have to do is going to be doing a lot of work. If it's a person, you're going to have to say, you know, that's it, no more. Let's just calm down here and now. I don't want any of this stagnant negative energy from you. I don't need it. I don't want it. Now, if it's something, if it's a thought pattern, if it's a mindset, you're going to have to do a lot of reprogramming here. And that's going to be a much bigger work. But not to worry, because once you have done this, you know, you will be able to really cleanse and protect and really boost your own energy and your own, you know, your own being, you know. you know, but that's literally what it's all about. You have to get out of your own way in order to do what's best for you right now, which is this deep, very deep healing work. You know, it's a deep inner work, because maybe what you need to do is really dive into some things from the past, maybe some things that are happening now. Maybe it could be something related to the future. You have fears, you have anxiety, but you can't keep going. This is not leading you to anywhere. And black and tourmalinated quartz is here to remind you of that. All this is just not going to lead you to nothing. You have to change it. You have to do something about it. You know, you have to reprogram everything in, you know, your habits, your thought patterns, your life, to be able to reestablish that balance between the mind, the body, and spirit, as we said for turquoise, because these three, in order for them all to thrive, they need to be all balanced and harmonized. And, you know, if you have self-doubt, if you have anything related to self-worth or self-esteem that is causing you issues and that's bothering your mental space, you know, working with tourmaline quartz would be a great idea. Definitely tourmalinated quartz, or, you know, any type of practice that requires a little bit of inner work, for example, past life regression, inner child healing. Any of those practices can also help a lot along the way. If you have never tried it, definitely give it a try. You have nothing to lose. Now let's move on to the next one. So if you have picked number 4, guys, this is your message for the week ahead. Here we have agate, the one and only. Everyone knows agate. We're all very familiar with what agate is all about. It's the earth rainbow. It's that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stone. Agate is very much so about having strong foundations and obviously balance, because with strong foundations, it means boundaries, it means balance, it means, you know, being calm and confident at the same time. It's about, you know, being very stable in where we stand, and that resonates everywhere in our life, even our own energy and the energy we reflect onto the world around you. And you know, definitely I would say maybe now is the time for you to really start to ground yourself and ground your energy, and you know, really fortify and strengthen those areas of your life that need a little bit of help. You know, really trying to see how is it that you can improve your overall energy. You know, do you need more courage? Is it maybe difficulties with self-esteem or self-worth that you have been having lately that have been also holding you back? And maybe now is the time to try to do a little bit of self-work type of healing. You know, you have to remind yourself that the more balanced you will be in your emotions, in your state of mind, in your mindset, the more things will improve, the more life will make sense, and everything will start to come together. And you know, you will be more confident in yourself, first of all, which is already a huge, massive achievement. And then on top of that, you will be confident in your own dharma, in your own sense of purpose, in your own life path. And you know, everything will start to make sense and unfold itself the way it should. You know, but everything starts from within. So, you know, you can't fix, you can't move on, you can't get to the next level if you do not make sure that the inner work is being done, and that inside of you everything is the way it needs to be. And you know, anything that you don't need, that is not serving you, that you do not deserve, that is pulling you back, that's holding you back, that's bringing you down, it has to go. I have nothing else to say. It just has to go. Next, if you guys have picked number 5, here is your message for the week ahead, your crystal of the week. So now we've got fluorite. Okay guys, now whoever got fluorite, obviously you need to clear your mind. You've been having too much going on in your mind. You've been overthinking a lot of stuff. You maybe feel confused. Your mind is bubbling basically, and there's just too much going on for you up there. And now is the time to really try to remind yourself that you have to make a bit of a spring clean. Now spring has started. You probably gave already your home a spring clean. Now it's ready to give your mind a spring clean. And just, start to, what I love to do is journaling. Again, something I love to talk about is the importance of writing down what is on our mind lately. So write down what's on your mind lately and see, among all that list, what is it that's serving you? What's in your best interest? That I keep. Anything else, I don't keep. I throw it away. That's basically what I do. And I think this is definitely something you should give a try if this is the card that you got. Usually fluorite will always tend to be, about finding that peace within. So obviously you have been bothered, I would say, by something lately. There's been not so nice thoughts on your mind lately. Things that may be destructive thoughts, maybe toxic thoughts, maybe anything basically that can create a situation of stress for you, of chaos, of anxiety. That could be you could be in that case. And basically fluorite is here right now to remind you. Your intuition is also here to remind you, because then your intuition also picked this card, that the best thing you can do right now is literally to embrace, create, and see how you can emerge from within a state of calm, a state of balance, stability, and harmony. Because without that, it's just not going to get better. It is just not going to get better. Peace and calm is everything you need right now. And you need to work with fluorite in order to really cleanse and heal and neutralize all that negative energy you're holding, all that mental chatter and clutter that's just holding you back. And really instead see how you can infuse all that with actually more positive thoughts, more positive thought patterns, habits, mindset, everything along those lines. So yeah, that's fluorite. It's all about, especially for fluorite, it's very much so all about directing your focus. Where is it right now that I need to focus on, rather than just being completely under the control of my own mind? Because, it's not your mind that controls you. You're the one that controls it. I mean, since when is it supposed to be the other way around? It's never been like that. Why should it be now? Why should it be you? Why should you allow yourself to be controlled by your mind? No. You are the master. I mean, it's like you can move your arms, you can move your legs, you can move your whole body. So you are in control of every part of you. Why would you not be in control of your own mind? It's the same thing. So, you have to direct that focus to what truly, deeply matters, and only that. And whenever you're facing a difficult situation, guys, whenever it's getting tough, or whenever you feel distracted and frustrated, and you feel like you're not moving on by things that just deep down don't matter, or that should not matter, and that are not a big deal, well, you have to work with fluorite, for example, or use other practices and tools to really remind you that, okay, now stop. No more of this thought, no more of that thought right now. What truly matters is this. So that's where my focus should go. Try to do this. You know, don't be afraid to catch yourself and catch that thought, let it go and move on and go back to what is truly important for you. I'm gonna leave you with that thought for today. Let me know in the comment section below, guys, how does this resonate with you? I can get quite passionate about those things and those topics because, to be honest with you, I've been through it all and I know exactly how it feels like. And you know, I want the best for you, so I want to help you. And yeah, I would love to hear from you. Let me know how this resonates and let me know how it goes for you. I would really love to hear. Next is going to be the last but not least, number 6. So here is the card number 6. If you have picked that number, here is your message for the week ahead and your crystal of the week. So here we've got the beautiful moonstone. How cool is that? I don't think I have to introduce moonstone. I think you guys know what it's about. I think you guys are aware what's going on there. Moonstone, moon. What is the moon? The moon is that divine feminine energy. It's that inner goddess. It's that idea of celebrating cycles, changes, new beginnings, and cyclical living, being a woman, womanhood, femininity, everything in between. And the other thing about moonstone is that because it's aligned, as I just said, with the energy of the moon, which is all about women's cycles, that cyclical sense of living and evolving, it also embodies that idea of you know, being connected to those natural ebbs and flows of life and those natural movements, those universal rhythms of life, pretty much. And you know, like, I think that what's happening here is that for a lot of you ladies, what could have been a difficulty lately for you is that sense of dharma. So what does that mean if you're not familiar with the word dharma, especially for anyone there that maybe is not really familiar with yoga? Dharma is your life purpose in the yogic philosophy. So your dharma is, if we follow the yogic principles, the 4 main yogic principles, you're going to find out that dharma is actually the first one. This is what you have to start with before moving to the next ones. So the dharma is very important because it's your life purpose. It's basically that sense of, what is it that I am here to bring to this world? What is it that I'm here to you know, to do? How can I impact, you know, this planet in my own way? What is it that I can do in my own way to do this? That's your dharma. And basically, for you ladies, maybe lately that has been a bit of a difficult one. Maybe some of you have been reconsidering that sense of dharma. Maybe some of you have been asking yourself if, you know, your dharma might actually be different than what you originally thought it was. You know, things like that. And the idea overall here is that for you, in order to find that dharma, for you to be able to unravel it and uncover it and reveal it to yourself, moonstone is definitely a great stone to work with, because especially for us women, it really helps in that area. And you know, it's all about bringing those goals that you have, bringing them out to the light. Again, I'm gonna say it again, but because I truly believe it's incredible, guys, you have to start journaling. You know, like, I'm saying that so much, but it's because it is so true, and people don't take the time to do it, or they don't do it over a long enough period of time to see the benefit. You know, do it every day and start by journaling. First thing you can do is you can use the following prompt. What are my goals, my deepest, truest goals in life? Start asking yourself that question. Start listing it all down. You know, you have to then do a lot of inner work. You're going to have to heal. You're going to have to cleanse that negativity within you that's telling you you're not enough, that's telling you that maybe you're not capable to do it, that maybe you're not you're not deserving, whatever it is that's holding you back, and that's rubbish. You have to let that go. You have to forget about it, because what truly matters here and now is that those negative thoughts, they're only basically creating a barrier between you and where you could become, you and where you could be if you started listening to your intuition. Because the moon is also all about intuition, and this is something I'm sure you guys know. What is the divine feminine? It's that sense of being led and following our deepest, truest intuition without even questioning it. Listening to the heart rather than listening to the brain. A little bit of feminine energy rather than just masculine energy, basically. And the idea is that, you have to allow yourself to do this work, and really trust your own inner strength, because you have that strength within you, that inner wisdom, that inner intuition, and because it's all connected to you. The divine feminine is within you. You just have to unlock it and release it, and then you will see that this will bring out and reveal your feminine power, because there is power not just in the masculine but also in the feminine. These two forces are inside of both of us, that not actually, they are both inside of us. That's what I meant. And it's all about finding that balance. But don't think for a second that your feminine energy, your feminine side is holding you back and that you should only push the masculine. It's not true. Both are powerful in their own way, and both needs to be balanced and expressed together as one soul force. And then everything will start to make sense for you. I'm sure it will, because I know exactly what I'm talking about. I've been through all this. So yeah, I'm gonna leave you with those thoughts. That's a lot to digest, I would say. So yeah, I'm gonna say thank you so much for watching, guys. Please let me know in the comment section below, how did this resonate with you? I would absolutely love to hear from you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, this reading. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, because that always helps. It would be amazing. And I will be talking to you very soon. Hope you have a beautiful week. Thank you so much.